I only think the problem comes in when you have people of different ethnicities doing these characters. You're talking about diversity now. There are people who need those jobs.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of jobs for. Still, Anthony Mackie just said it. It's still not. Look, y'all are not as diverse as you think you are. So cut the bullshit. If you have a black character, if you have an Asian character, hire somebody like that for the role. An Asian character said, "I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that, boo." You know, I say this with because I look at Phil Lamar. Phil Lamar voices Samurai Jack, an Asian character.
Yeah.
Just in case you think I'm being one-sided, why should a black person voice that character?
He's got that booming voice.
He's got but I'm
that's why I wanted to bring it up. It's like, okay, we're gonna play this.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. You guys are opening a can of worms that I don't know if you're ready to deal with.
I think it needs to be done. I think, again, let's just put the fucking business, the money where their mouth is. Like when people who used to say, well, you can't cast this because it's not going to make money. That's been bullshit.
Yeah, that's been
bullshit for fucking years, man. The moment people came in and argued about that movie, I even said this with light-skinned people doing dark-skinned people. When they had that movie, Nina Simone, I was like, yeah, it's a big deal why a light-skinned person is playing a dark-skinned person because it's all about dark-skinned people representing. And don't give me this shit where it's like, you can't make money with this if you don't hire, who was the actress? The one that played Gamora?
Zoe Saldana.
So don't tell me that, because if that's the case, then it ain't going to make money with Zoe Saldana because she's a person of color. You've proven that to be bullshit. And, with some of these other movies, Black Panther and Fast and Furious blew the lid off that. But reversing it, Phil Lamar doing Samurai Jack, I think yeah, man, Asians are some of the most underrepresented people. And he ain't doing nothing that another Asian can do. Right. I know he's a name, he has contacts, people hire him because they know him. But Phil Lamar doing that, he does a great job. But I think, give it to an Asian person. They need the work.
I must put an end to this madness. He depends on them, and ultimately they come to his aid.
That's for the game right there. But that's that's Phil Lamar who does the character. It's not, and like I said, I don't feel like these people are racist. I don't feel like any of this was done to hurt anybody. But it is a business that is hurting people's chances of making it in the business because they turn people down. So I know people don't like. People don't like change. Oh, here we go again. They're kowtowing or catering to people whining. Look, those are coming from people who've been on the winning side of things for the longest time. Or this is people who just don't like to see change, or they consider it to be PC. I think everybody needs to consider, am I creating an opportunity? Now that we're going to talk this diversity bullshit, am I creating opportunities or am I taking away opportunities? If there's opportunities to be had, then give them to people.
My whole thing at the end of the day is, does the character's race, is that the most important aspect of the character? Is that what defines the person? Because with that in hand, then I don't think that necessarily because voice actors can do so many other different types of voices, and you can Phil Lamar was a perfect example where it's like. Samurai Jack, his Asianness or whatever, isn't not the thing that defines him. What makes him a good character. That aesthetically that adds to his character, I guess. But I just don't find anything particularly offensive about a black man doing an Asian person or more specifically a Japanese person's voice. That's my whole thing. It's like, what are the rules going to be for this from now on? What defines a specific a black character, an Asian character, a white character from now on? Yeah. That it gets complicated at that point.
What do you do if you have auditions for Samurai Jack and you have 36 Asian men come in and Phil Lamar is still the best one out of all of them?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Talent, based on talent.
I think that you have to be honest. Again, that's not a rule. I think you have to be honest. I think you have to be conscious. And listen, everybody's talking about, and it's important. Everybody's talking about creating opportunities for people. If you don't, and you see how important it is now, if you don't at least try, then it's bullshit. If you give it a try, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think, Hollywood's done this for years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about how diverse we are, but then they don't do it. If you tried everything, then you gave it an honest try, but I do think the thing is to consider. We have a character of a certain type. Is this going to be an opportunity for somebody who can do that character of that race? If it, again, it doesn't define them or anything like that, but if the opportunity is there, give it to them. everybody was, hey, look, like I said, if there's a black character that needs to be had, and the only guy that's in the room that can do it, I mean, shit, I'll even give it an extra go around just to try because I want y'all to be on my back. But fuck it, man, we had 3 audition sessions, and I'm sorry, this white dude is. I'm sorry,
really good.
Yeah,
you got to see him.
Yeah, I'm
Cancel
sorry.
Coleman.
Yeah, we tried, y'all. We really did.
You said you were going to be diverse. This is the same old shit.
I'll play the tapes. Y'all listen to this shit, man. We tried, but I don't. But again, when I hear that, I think that that's people going back on an excuse instead of really trying.
Sure.
It goes back to the whole thing of, well, it just wouldn't make money. But did you try? Did you really take that into consideration? That there could be a different outcome here. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of shit being talked today, and I think that people need to actually, step up. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy thing.
No,
it's not. I mean, it's going to get complicated, but you never figure it out unless you just put it into place. I think that's another thing, man. You just, everybody wants
Damn.
what
What Phil Lamar wrote